Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be doing a thrift trip, but I'm actually going to start it off giving you guys the thrift haul real quick because I have been up since really early this morning doing house inspections, and I'm in a new area that I haven't really been in before, so I figured that I would get in a bit early before the house inspection and just suss out the area. And there was a Vinnie's there, and I didn't film inside because I didn't think I was gonna find anything, but I did. So let me show you guys what I got. I'm gonna go do this house inspection and then we'll go to Savers. Okay, so the first thing that I got, so it's this cardigan here. It's so cute. It's got these like leopard print fur cuffs and the collar as well, but it is so cute. I love it. I'm not sure how I feel about the light gray though, but I'm sure that I'll get used to it. Okay, next I actually got this for Bo. It is a super oversized shirt with this cool like Y2K and nu metal kind of print on it. It's really cool. It's from the brand No Fear, which I know is like a skate brand, I think. At least it is here in Australia. But yeah, I thought that this was super cool. It's like gray pinstripes as well. That was $2, and the cardigan was also $2, I think. I also got this chunky chain necklace because I just need a new chain for one of my necklaces. And then the last thing that I got is this red and black slip dress, and I love the top of it because it has the red lace and little bows on it. But I also love the side here because it's got this like panel of the same see-through lace, so I thought that was really cool. Yeah, that's my little haul from this morning. Sorry, I look like absolute shit right now because I've been up since like 7 a.m. So yeah, I'm gonna go to this house and then we're gonna go to Savers. Okay, you guys are actually not prepared for this thrift trip that I'm about to go on. It's actually maybe one of my best trips to date. So of course we're at my favorite Savers and starting off in the dress section. I only found one dress at first that I really liked, but it wasn't in my size and the red was just like really bright. In skirts, I found this little office pencil skirt with the cutest ruffled detail on the butt. The style kind of reminded me of the skirt from Vivienne Westwood. The shoe section had some absolutely gorgeous boots today, like these huge black platforms. They were like over $20 though, and I just don't really need them. These knee-high boots were so 2010s vibes. I can imagine them being worn with like skinny jeans and an infinity scarf, you know what I mean? I only recently thrifted some perfect red patent leather boots like this, but I did like the bright red heel on these. I thought they were very cute. I have been fiending for some new bracelets, specifically some unique vintage looking ones. Back to shoes now. These slingback kitten heels are literally to die for, but that doesn't mean that I'm forking out $16 for them. I always check out the school uniform section now because they always have perfect plaid skirts like this. Do not skip random sections, I swear to God. Speaking of checking random sections, if you want to find cute casual shorts for summer, go to the men's pajama section. For some reason, men's boxer shorts are like so comfortable, perfect fit. They have such nice patterns on them like this too, so I picked up 3 of them to try on. I figured I didn't look hard enough in the dresses, so I went back. This red velvet skater dress was very pretty at the top, but I wasn't really a big fan of the bottom part of it. At first I thought this dress was pretty, but it was from Shein, so definitely pass. This was a traditional Cheongsam dress. Sorry if I butchered that. This definitely isn't for me to wear, but I love the fabric. It was so beautiful. I figured that I would show you guys anyway. This was a 2000s moment right here. The satin up top and the silk on the bottom with this like crazy colorful print kind of reminded me of Emilia Pucci. I really loved this knitted mini dress, so she went into the cart along with this 50s style Princess Highway dress. I'm really not big on the color, but I love the shape of it. Okay, onto tops now, and a vintage baddie donated here today, and thank God they did because this top is so stunning. Lately, I've been really loving these big exaggerated colors, so this blouse was just calling my name. And then I literally gasped when I saw this button up. Are you kidding me? The details on this are insane. I have to try it on. But that wasn't it. My jaw then hit the actual floor when I found this genuine designer BETSEY Johnson trench coat. It was $50, so very out of my budget, but I could at least try it on and see what it's like. I have been trying to manifest something from this brand for so long now. This jumper looked so comfy and the tag was really cool, but obviously not really my style. As if I found a gorgeous black velvet long sleeve top and the tag says lovers on it. That is so precious. There are a few more tops here that were really pretty, but either weren't my size or weren't really my style. I liked this Suzanne grey one, but it was a bit too big for me, and this flowy yellow top was just adorable. I also never skipped the men's t-shirt section at this store because I found my Slipknot t-shirt here. This time I only found 2 extra large Hard Rock Cafe tees though. I was just in the sports section and someone found a pair of actual nunchucks and he's buying them, so good for him. By this point, I had a pretty solid haul, so I went to try on all of my items. Obviously, the first thing that I'm trying on is this BETSEY Johnson coat, and immediately knew that it wasn't for me. If it was just all black, then maybe I'd consider the $50 price tag, but this neutral detail just really didn't do it for me. It was still really cool to have found a piece from this brand though. Next up was this velvet long sleeve, and clearly the neck was just too wide. It ended up being more of an off-the-shoulder look, so yeah, no, I left this behind. Okay, this top though, Slade. She has to come home with me. It is so unique, so pretty, I love. This top is also an immediate yes, so gorgeous. I love the ribbon detail under the bust especially, and I don't even mind that it has 3/4 length sleeves. I really was expecting more from this blouse. I loved the collar, but it just wasn't very flattering, and the sleeves were literally crushing my biceps. They were so tight. This dress, on the other hand, had the complete opposite issue. The sleeves were absolutely huge and looked so ridiculous, and yeah, this color definitely does not work for me. I did really like this knit dress, but I actually have a dress that's very similar to this at home, so I just don't really need 2 of them. For the men's shorts, they were super basic and comfortable, but this size made my stomach pouch look really weird. I think they were a bit too small, and then these ones ended up being too big. It was really annoying. I wish that they had a size that was in between. The school skirt did fit me. I thought that it was an awkward length at first, but then I noticed that it had been taken up a lot, so I can always just undo the stitches to make it longer. So I ended up getting a few of these pieces. I did have to leave the BETSEY Johnson coat, so I gave her a kiss goodbye and then checked out my items for the day. Okay, it's the next day and I have come back to this thrift store and I didn't expect to find anything, so I didn't film, but now I have a full cart. So I will give you guys a haul now. Okay, let's get into it. Starting off with this full-length Afghan style coat. I would definitely consider getting this if it didn't have the hood on the back, but I really love the gray contrasting fur. I was obsessed with this pinstripe vest and how it had this like buckle detail at the back, but I was not about to pay $17 for it. Oh my god, I found a black Penny Lane coat. I have spent months manifesting this and I finally got one. I could not be happier. This Roxy canvas bag isn't really my style, but still very cute, especially the little purple hearts on it. These hats were also from Roxy. They had a very beachy Y2K vibe to them. I found this bohemian leather belt that looked really cool, but I could just feel that the quality was really terrible, so I left it behind. I almost bought these cotton socks, but then I remembered that I had some just like them at home. Okay, how stunning is this black sheer blouse? The neckline is literally so gorgeous. It's really giving me like Charlotte York vibes. I wasn't a huge fan of this denim miniskirt at first, but I really liked the details on the back pockets. I did find another school skirt, but it wasn't really the colorway that I like, and it had been taken in on the waist quite a bit. It just looked really awkward. I loved this simple black suede skirt. It was just super long and will make a really perfect staple piece. I found 2 bags that I loved. I almost got this one until I saw that the faux leather like coating was coming off of it. And then this one I just had to get because look at how beautiful it is. I've really been wanting some vintage lace-up boots, and these ones were the closest that I could find to the style that I want, but these were giving more like apocalypse than antique vibes, you know? Anyway, I checked out all of these pieces I wanted, and on the way home we stopped at a salvo store. Immediately I found this perfect black leather bag, and Beau also found a satchel bag that he liked. I then found these shoes, and oh my god, they're so weird. I'm literally obsessed with them. They were made in England. I'm not really sure what brand they're from, but they were $25, so I left them behind. But then I found the exact antique vintage looking lace-up shoes that I've been looking for. These boots were so perfect. I was ecstatic when I saw these. The last pieces on this trip were found by Beau. He brought me this amazing tiered maxi skirt and this literally perfect mesh overlay skirt. I was in shock. I could not believe how lucky I got. So now let's go home and I'll try everything on for you guys. Okay, so I'm home now, and I originally wasn't going to do a thrift haul or like a try on haul at the end of this video because I was worried it would be like just too long, but because I just love you guys so much, I will do a thrift haul anyway. So strap yourselves in because this haul that I'm about to show you is literally one of the best hauls I've ever had in my entire life. I'm obviously going to show you stuff that will be in the thrift part of this video, but I also got some stuff afterwards that I didn't film, and I also got given a few things from my parents. Let me just show you. Oh, this is all the stuff that I've thrifted over the last week, maybe. This is more stuff than I thrifted in the last month. Like in my last come thrift with me video, I had like half the amount that I have here. So I'm not going to style any of these. I'm just going to show you guys what they look like on, and I'm going to talk about them a little bit. So yeah, let's get straight into it. I think I'm going to start with the stuff that my parents gave me first because I didn't personally thrift it, but they gave it to me. Oh my god. Oh. So let's get started with that now. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys, they aren't actually clothes, but it's actually a giant bag full of CDs. And when I was a teenager, I had this huge collection of CDs from all these bands that I would listen to. For some reason, I thought that I donated them, and I was like, well, I'll never get them back. But then recently, I went to my dad's house, and he had all of them. So I guess they're mine anyway, and I've just kind of taken them back. But some of these are from my dad's personal collection that I have stolen from him because my car has a CD player and now I just cannot stop buying CDs. So let me do a really quick run through of all the CDs that I got. So we have the used artwork, the used Maybe Memories, Opiate by Tool, Anima by Tool, Issues by Korn, 10,000 Days by Tool, Gish by Smashing Pumpkins, Siamese Dream by Smashing Pumpkins, Melancholy and the Infinite Sadness by Smashing Pumpkins, Pisces Iscariot by Smashing Pumpkins, Pulp's Greatest Hits, Angles by The Strokes, Leisure by Blur, Grace by Jeff Buckley, Nirvana's Greatest Hits, American Idiot by Green Day, First Impressions of Earth by The Strokes, Icky Thump by The White Stripes, The Black Parade 10th Anniversary Edition by My Chemical Romance, To Pimp a Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar, Sensooked by Rammstein, the 1979 single from Smashing Pumpkins, Nirvana's Unplugged performance, Lateralus by Tool, and Murder Numbs by Perfect Circle. So yeah, that was a crazy haul. Now along with the CDs, my dad also gave me this Rammstein shirt of his. I am so happy. I love this band. Listened to them for ages. It's got the cover of their album Sensooked on it, which is really sick, and it says Rammstein on the back as well. Okay, now onto a couple of things that my mom gave me, starting off with this Kate Spade shoulder bag. So yeah, my mom found this bag and decided to give it to me, but I don't really like the fact that it has the gold chain on it. I think if it was silver, it would be really cool and I would definitely wear it. And also the material of it is just like, it feels really weird to me. So I don't really know what I'm going to do with this yet, but I really do appreciate that my mom gave this to me anyway. I think that it is really cool, and yeah. The second thing that she gave me was also by Kate Spade, and I think it is so adorable. It's this really soft pale blue jumper, and it has these two little penguins on the front of it. I don't really wear this shade of blue, but I feel like because this is so comfortable, I'm gonna end up wearing it a lot in winter. So yeah, thank you to my parents for always having such amazing taste. Now let's move on to what you guys have been waiting for, which is the thrift haul. I might start off with a few items that I'm not really sure about. Maybe I'll start off with this skirt right here. Beau found me this skirt at the very last thrift store that we went to on the second day, and I think that it is such a cool whimsy goth piece. Like, this is the definition of like a whimsy goth skirt, and it's also a size large, so it's a little bit too low-waisted on me, which I'm really not a big fan of. I think if this was in black, I would definitely wear it, but because of the color and the fit of it, I just don't think I'm gonna wear it that much. So this might be up on my Depop instead for one of you guys. Okay, this is another skirt that I think I just bought in the heat of the moment because I was so excited about the haul, but I got this tiny little mini denim skirt, and yeah, now that I'm looking at it, it's definitely too light. It's from the brand Living Doll, which I feel like I've heard of before, but I'm not really sure if it's a vintage brand or not. I love the details on the back though. The like polka dot material that's coming through on the waistband and the pockets is so cool that I just don't think that I would wear this. This is probably gonna be up on my Depop as well. Okay, another skirt, and damn, she needs to be lint rolled. Oh my god, I just inhaled dust. I don't think that this skirt is gonna fit me. It said that it was a size 10 on the like savers tag that they put on it. But when I put it up to my hips when I got home, I was like, oh, no. I don't think that's gonna fit at all. So very sad. I really, really love this skirt. I think it's so simple, yet really, really chic, which I'm really into right now. But yeah, I just don't think that it's gonna fit over my stomach. Okay, another one I'm not 100% sure on, but I really do love is this cardigan here. So I am really obsessed with cheetah print right now. I feel like everyone kind of is. And if this was black with the cheetah print, I would absolutely keep it. Like, it would be one of my favorite pieces. But because it's this like gray kind of terry cloth material, I really don't know if I would wear it that often. I just realized that I'm literally wearing a light gray jumper. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Maybe I will keep it. Okay, next item that I got is this No Fear button-up top. Obviously, it needs to be ironed or steamed or something, but it just got washed, so yeah, it's from the brand No Fear. It has this really cool skull graphic on the back. It's definitely giving like 2000s new metal skater vibes. I got it for Bo if he wanted it, but obviously I will wear it too if I feel like it. The last thing that I got from that first thrift store that I went to is this red and black lace slip. Are you kidding me? It is so gorgeous. I have been looking for a new slip dress ever since I did my closet clean out and I got rid of a lot of my, you know, basic slip dresses. So for this to pop up, so perfect. For $2, insane. I love it so much. Next, I'll show you this kind of boring piece. I did end up getting those men's boxes, even though they did give me like a kind of weird stomach pouch thing. If I wear them a little bit more low-waisted, they definitely look more flattering on me. And I also had this idea that maybe I could like cinch in the leg at the bottom and add some lace. And then they would kind of resemble like some alternative bloomers. When summer comes around, I will definitely be wearing these out with just like a big band shirt over them, probably my corn one. Now onto some bags and accessories. The first thing that I got was this gorgeous chain bracelet. It is so pretty and silver. It looks basically brand new. The only thing about it is that I cannot put it on by myself because you have to kind of lock this part into the other part, and doing that with one hand is a huge challenge, so I have to get Bo to help me every time I want to put this on, but it's absolutely gorgeous, really, really stunning. I then got this really cool chain necklace. I do want to add a pendant to it to make it more interesting, but it's like a very short chain, which I really like. And because the links are like rectangles, they kind of look like they're razor blades or something, which is really sick. So yeah, that's the other piece of jewelry that I got. In terms of bags, I ended up getting two. This one is the first one that I got. It is just a black shoulder bag. I thought that it was big enough to hold like all my stuff that I need, keys, wallet, asthma inhaler. I'm obviously going to add some charms and some ribbon and stuff to it to make it a little bit more girly, which I really like. Now this is the second one and it is significantly cooler than the last one. It's this red leather bag, but it also has this like kind of almost hot pink suede on it as well, which just looks so sick. I feel like my mom definitely had a bag like this in the 90s or 2000s. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is the gold hardware on it, but I think that I can let that slide just because the rest of the bag is so cool. Okay, next clothing item is another school uniform item. Obviously, I was going to get this black, gray, and plaid skirt. You'll notice at the bottom here that there are these creases. That's because the person who wore this beforehand took it up and hemmed it to be like really short. And I want it to be super long. So I undid all of the stitching that they did, but unfortunately I can't really get out the creases. I'll need like a proper ironing board to do that. So yeah, it will look a little bit weird now, but it's just a classic plaid skirt. I love it. Okay, this skirt is insane. Do you see this? Do you see this? It's one of my favorite type of skirts. It's got the mesh overlay. It's super bright red underneath, but then obviously the black overlay tones it down and makes it the most perfect red ever. It's got this like floral pattern on it that's actually done in glitter, which is so cool. And when Bo found this for me, I was like, oh my god, obviously I have to have that. That's perfect. But then when I got home, I realized that I had the exact same skirt, just in a midi length style. And I never wear this skirt because I don't know how to style midi length skirts without them looking like I'm, you know, wearing a pencil skirt to an office. But obviously I don't need two of the same skirt, so I'm gonna keep my really long one that I just got because I like the fit of it better. And then I'm gonna put this one up on my depop. Okay, we've now arrived at the pile of clothes that are my absolute favorites that I've thrifted from this past week, including this top here. And I have not tried this on, so the try on videos you'll see in a second. The first time I'm trying it on, praying that it fits me. It's from the brand Review and it is a totally sheer top. I love the neckline and how wide it is and how the sleeves are like a little bit ruched to make them kind of puffy. I just think that this is so 90s chic, you know, minimalist, very elegant. It definitely reminds me of one of my style icons, Charlotte York from Sex and the City. I love her so much. Next up is another sort of sheer piece, but this is more like a lace. I love the ruching over the bust area here, and I love that the bust isn't sheer. They have another layer of material underneath, so then I don't have to wear a bra. Amazing. It's from the brand Westco. It has like 3/4 length sleeves, which I'm not a massive fan of, but I could obviously get used to it because this top is stunning. Okay, and then we have this top here. It's this gorgeous button-up top. I really love the subtle pattern of these tiny little love hearts going throughout it. It just ends up looking like it's pinstriped when you're far away. The black puffed sleeves and this like part over the bust as well is just so flattering. It's from the brand S-Cat. I've never heard of that before, but it looks like it was made in like 2006, which is awesome. I think this is such a unique piece. This is kind of like office core, but like very fun and whimsical. Okay, we're now at our last few pieces, and when I tell you guys that these pieces are holy grail finds for me, I was shocked when I found all of them. So first thing we're going to talk about are these boots, because if you guys watched my video where I'm going through my Pinterest board, you will know how much I am dying for some lace up antique, like Victorian looking boots, preferably ankle length with a little heel on them. And then when I found these in the thrift store for $10, let me tell you right now, I was gobsmacked. I was so excited to find these. Yes, they are in a dark brown, but honestly, I've been considering getting some like shoe or like leather dye and dyeing them black just because I know that I will wear them more. But still, in their natural form of a dark brown, I still think they're absolutely gorgeous. They're exactly what I've been looking for with this perfect lace-up detail here. They do have a zip on the side though, so I don't have to lace and unlace them every time. They're the perfect ankle length. They have this really cool shaped heel on them, and now I can shut the hell up about getting a pair of shoes that are just like this because I have them. Okay, another thing that I can shut up about now is getting a black penny lane jacket. If you guys have followed me on this channel for a while, you will know that I have mentioned that when I was very broke, I had to sell a lot of my own personal clothes and stuff like that to make some money, and one of which was this perfect penny lane jacket with black fur, and the second that it sold I regretted it immediately. So ever since then I've been looking for a replacement, and I could not think of a better replacement than this one right here. I love the black suede on it. It has exactly the same details with the fur. Yeah, it's absolutely perfect. There's even some like red contrast stitching on it, which is just, oh, it solidified it so perfectly for me. This was a more expensive purchase. I think it was like $22, but it is a jacket and it's winter outside and it is like the most perfect jacket ever. So I really was not about to pass this up. Okay, we are now at our last find, and you guys wouldn't have seen this because I literally thrifted it an hour ago. Yesterday I went out for dinner with my mom and we passed this little op shop, and in the window I saw this dress. And I thought, oh my god, that dress looks stunning. I saw it for like 2 seconds, but I was like, I have to have that dress. So this morning I got up early so that I could go to the op shop, make sure that no one else could get it. It luckily just fit me and I immediately bought it. So it is this stunning vintage dress here. It's very long. It's got a double collar. Oh my god. One in black and one in this silky cream color. It has a zip at the back, but it also has some buttons to do off the collar, which is absolutely gorgeous. And just look at the detail on the sleeve. Oh my god, this is so perfect. Once again, if you watch my Pinterest video, you guys will know that I had like 50 dresses in this exact style saved. So this was absolutely perfect. I'm so glad that I got this. So glad that we accidentally drove past that op shop. Okay, well, we managed to get through all of that. So that does bring us to the end of probably my best video ever. This is like easily my best thrift trip so far, at least. I'm hoping that it gets better. But yeah, I absolutely could not be happier with all of these finds. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, then please do subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out, and give the video a like if you liked the video. My depop will also be linked in the description. If you see any of these pieces that you really like, definitely go and check them out. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!